Hey babes, hello. So today, I don't know, this is gonna be a channeling session, a part 2, but I'm gonna add some things just so you know where I'm coming from and what I know. So at the end of the video, I was sent 2 different TikTok videos of Amy Bradley. So I know that that's all I truly for real know. Everything else I'm gonna try to go over with you from what I learned from my comments on my first video. There was a lot, so I don't know what's real, what's not, okay? I did see people say, oh, she obviously watched the Netflix series. I didn't. I really didn't. I don't really like watching documentaries. It's not really my thing. My thing is interrogations and like interviews, like news interviews with the people. Let's say somebody's being accused of murder, and before they're accused, they go and do an interview. I like to watch those where I can read body language, see their eye contact, things like that, right? So I think that's it. I'm growing. I was going to address a few comments, but you know what? I'm not. It don't deserve addressing. So, part 2, Amy Bradley. So, the video you're going to watch after this one, it's going to be connected so that you could see the 2 clips that I have seen. People have sent me different things. These are the only 2 I've opened, okay? The first one is Amy, like, dancing, right? And I feel like the way she's like touching herself, it makes me feel like she's already had that taste test, okay? So I will speak about the taste test. Then I noticed there's people in the back, like in like a different section from where Amy's at dancing. And the girl's like this to the nose, and then the guy is like to the nose, and then there's another guy that stuck out to me. I don't know why, but it's a white man and he's looking this way, not where the party is, right? So I did see a guy. You guys were saying yellow. Yes and no. So I believe yellow is the one that basically, I feel like there's different people for different parts, okay? And that's why I feel like this has been done before, because I felt that. I just feel like there's certain people for certain parts to play, right? And this yellow, allegedly, because but this is what I feel. I'm just telling what I feel, okay? I feel like he had his part of basically bringing party favors, right? Introducing party favors, things like that. I do believe there was some type of, I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm telling you what I feel. I do feel that there was an exchange of some type of party favor, okay? Is that it, okay? But what else do I know? I heard the guy in the video you're gonna see of what I saw. There's another white man. I don't get the feel of this from him, but I feel like he, how do you say it? He mentions there being a parking lot. Somebody tagged me in that after I posted that video. That there are like parking garages where on the boat, and that was my first feeling, like, is this on the boat? And I feel like it was a yes for on the boat and off the boat, okay? So I do want to try to tap into those moments, those ending moments. I really want to like circle around it and just like try to embody all of it and like have time to look left, have time to look right while I'm channeling. Because usually I have one target and I'm like kind of like following it around, right? And sometimes I forget to look left and right to see everything around me, right? So I do want to just really try to just wrap myself in this. Okay, I'm so nervous. I don't usually go for a second round with channeling sessions, because usually after I post a video and I read some comments, I try not to when I'm doing this, but I do read comments. So once I read the comment, now in my brain I'm like, I have too much information, I can't do it. I don't want to combine what I'm picking up and like information, and then if I pick something up, then I start questioning, oh, am I picking that up because I read that there? I don't want to do that. I want this as, so that first one, I'm sticking to that. That's what happened. Now, can there be certain little things just tweaked? Yes, absolutely. I did that so fast, you know, and I freaked out. I freaked out because all right, I'm explaining a lot, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from, okay? With that being said, plus I have to get everything out my mind so I can literally have nothing in my mind to channel. And my mind never shuts up. I actually wasn't gonna do my hair like this today, but I guess I am. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. I kind of, I don't know, I just feel weird about this whole thing. I just feel weird about it. It's not like the normal case of something happening, you know? That kind of freaks me out too. Alright. Just write down Amy Bradley, 1998. I was a child. I was like 13, okay? 1998. 23 years old. A ship. Start there. Also, last time we did the channeling session, this is what my hand did. And I was looking at it, and this sticks out to me. This sticks out to me. This sticks out to me. I see an X here, and then I have like the same pattern on this side as I do this side. This almost looks like a driveway, don't it? Like, I wonder if this would be where I was blocked off at. I was looking, if this would be that fence I saw, I was standing here, looking that way, but I couldn't see all this. I only saw this. I don't know. X marks the spot maybe over the house. Could this be like a structure here? Could this be like, I don't know, like trees, bushes, something, you know, life, some type of life. I don't know. I don't know. So now we have here. Okay. Again, I don't usually go for a second round, and I really hope I can get through this. If I can't, I won't post. I don't know. All right. Oops. I hit my computer on. I didn't mean that, sorry. I gotta find a focal point too. Somebody asked me what I'd be looking at. On the other side of my wall is just my daughter's school setting. And she has like the months of the year and the solar system there. And I just find either like a letter on the months. Like right now I'm looking at February. In Italian, I'm looking at the second B. And that's what I think. Well, I don't know, because there's like a pole here holding, so I'm kind of like looking right here, but it's making my eyes cross, so I might have to look over here. I don't know. All right, so I'm looking at right now, just because people ask. I know I'm procrastinating, I'm nervous, but I'm looking at a diagram of the shapes in Italian, and I'm looking at the star. I think that's where I'm gonna look. So my eyes are like right here. And it just gives me something to focus on, to really hold on to the moment. If you want to try it, you know, I'm just saying. I'm so nervous. It's all right. I'm on the boat. I'm just like kind of hovering over it. I didn't actually put myself on the boat. I don't know why. Top deck. I feel like I landed there. I hear, hello, Amy. I'm getting like an excited feeling. My heart is racing. I feel like I'm smiling. There's a quick exchange. Her hand goes to her face. I don't see like a clear face. It's kind of like blank. I can't tell if she's putting it by her nose or in her mouth, but it's something like this. That's how I see it. Okay, I saw this part. He's holding her around the waist. I feel like I'm going down. I'm not sure. I feel like there's an elevator, but I also feel stairs. I feel elevator and stairs. I feel like I'm jumping back and forth, like an elevator, a stair, or a stair and elevator, and then a stair, like something back and forth from one to the other. I feel like on the stair, we're actually moving pretty freaking quickly, especially because the way he's holding her, she's really like wiggly, like ooh, like spaghetti legs, linguini. Her legs really like. See, I keep feeling darkness in this moment. What was that? Oh. What is this? Whoa. Shoot, it was such a quick flash of so much information. Oh, don't lose it. Oh, that was a lot of information. Okay, hold on. Alright, so I feel like I'm in like a lower level, right? And I feel like this could almost be considered a parking lot on the deck, right? May not 100% be the parking lot, but it's something similar to a parking lot. I feel like a coldness, like a... it gives me like a basement feel, but without the basement. that, you know, that wet, cold feel. That's what I feel there, right? But I see a car. I see at least one car, the only car that I'm seeing. And there I think there is other ones. I just, hold on. I'm allowed to look left and right. Cars, yeah. So there's more than one car. And there's more than one row. It's not a lot of rows. This feels like there's a solid wall. Close. Close to where they're at. I feel like he brings her behind this car, which is either I can't 100% tell, but if this is the front of the car and this is the back of the car, there's either an opening here that you could look over the ship, or there's like, might be like another car row. There's something right here, solid. So there's something solid here, and there's something solid here. So I feel like I'm all the way in the back corner, almost catty corner from the corner. I feel them here, and they come over here. Okay. Now, I get a little confused here, but I also get a feeling from Amy that threw me off. But I really want to figure out what happened back here, because I see darkness. And it makes me almost feel like she goes into this trunk for a moment. A trunk or a trunk? Oh, yes. Just got another flash. But I know that flash. I know this flash. Let me just go over it in my head real quick before I lose it. So I think this is a trunk, an actual, like, a big trunk on wheels. I think that's what I'm freaking seeing, because I can almost see it like go off of some type of ramp, and then it's almost like it's opened up. But that feeling I get, as she's coming from this side to the back of the car, is she wanted to do this, and this was a way for it to happen. Whew. This, yeah, she's on something. But in this moment, what I'm feeling come off of her is, I want to do this. Now, why is she extra loopy? I'm not there yet. I don't know a reason yet. But in that moment where she's walking around something, I don't know if this is a car or an actual trunk. There is an actual trunk. There is. I feel like she's like exchanged, handed off. So maybe one person walks from here to here, and then another person walks from here to here. There's a group of these people. I know there's a group. There's like certain one, two there. Cars. So I feel like they had to go from here to here to here. And I do feel like they're parked side by side. The one that she's getting into, somebody was already waiting in that car. Now I am picking up on mixed races. do feel some type of Spanish, but I feel white as well. I feel the first white man I felt him like, I don't know how old that will be, maybe late 30s to early, no, I'm gonna say late 30s, right? But this one, he's a little older. He's a little older. I feel like he holds more of a boss status, like maybe not the boss, but like a, what do you call that, supervisor, the next step down, somebody that is like right hand man to the boss to make sure things go as planned. Whoa. I'm also say, from here to here, right, the guy in the car I feel is a different white person, but I feel the guy here that's Spanish, right, I feel like hold on, there might have been two people coming down. It might not have been just a man and her, or somebody's following behind. There, I feel another energy because I could feel the connection of like a, okay, so when I felt that guy in the car, his energy, I felt like second to boss, right? But this one, or is it this? There might, this one. This one. One of them feel like they don't get the same pay bracket. You get paid to do this, but it's not the same pay bracket. But this also feels willingly. So I don't know if this is like one of those, I don't know the proper term for it. Stockholm syndrome. I'm not sure. Probably not. But I feel willing to go into this darkness. This, it feels like a trunk. There's another car over here. I see females. I see another male. He's not so masculine. He's more feminine than masculine. They're happy. They're all having a good time. They don't seem worried about nothing. It almost feels like, okay, that's the end of the shift. Like, again, this is something that's, damn, they're always done. It just feels like they're used to this so much that they're not even fazed by it. Everything's normal. I feel very, ooh, make my head feel heavy. So she's still standing outside of that next car. I know this is a car with certainty. I know it is. Can I see it? Silver. It's a nice car, but it's not like super duper flashy, but it's a nice car. It says, I have money, but I'm not showing off. Some type of symbol. The car next to it. I don't know if this is a red or a maroon, brown, like, it's either red or like a brick color, like a rusty color. It looks a lot cheaper, a lot more run down, a lot more, I don't get paid much, but I'm making ends meet. but they are actually together, not together. Like, I don't feel like they're going into the same spots. I feel like one goes this way, one goes this way, right? But, like, they know. Like, it's a group of them. I don't know if they're, like, dealing or something. I don't know what they're doing, but I gotta go back to that yellow guy now that I know his name. I feel like he don't get as much. He gets money, but it's not as much as everybody else in that's doing the part after she's off the boat get. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like he has a job. I feel like the other ones target certain individuals and then they wean them down. How likely are they to go for this? Whoa. So we'll start here. Let's say there's 5 girls in particular. They'll go over. He'll go over. So somebody else picks out the girls. And then he starts making contact. Introducing things. Party favors. Are you interested? Do you want some? If they say no, he moves on. Hard target. Okay. Let's see if I could jump back to the car. I feel a struggle, but it's not a struggle. It's like I'm so drunk, like a feeling of I'm so drunk, I'm struggling to get into the car, but I'm trying to get myself into the car. Like, I'm not being forced into this, but I'm struggling to do it. You understand? Oh my. I see her kind of like lay down on the seat. She's alone in the back seat. I do feel like there might be 2, I don't know, I feel something there. I feel something on the passenger seat. I don't know if that's a person. I feel some type of energy there. And that white guy, I feel like salt and pepper hair. He's older. He's not old. He's not like 50, 60. But he does have like a salt and pepper look in his hair. I see like an old, but not old. Like maybe he just like turned early. But I feel like he's like 40, tops 45 in that moment. I do feel the driving off. I'm trying to get to the point where at that gate, oh, I can see it as soon as I said it. I don't know here if I just jumped because I seen it before, or because in the first reading it took a while for me to get there. I'm gonna stick with that it took a while. I just jumped. I just want to understand everything I'm seeing as I talk about it. Feel pressure coming on. I'm at the gate. See if there's like a different way I could go. So I do see like, I see like the black fence, metal gates, really tall. But I'm seeing over here, like in my peripheral, like a dirty beige wall with also something on top. I don't know if this is brush, like brush or wire. I can't tell. I'm like getting like circular motions above it, and it feels like I have an idea. I'm gonna sit in the front seat, in the passenger side, and I'm gonna wait till they open that gate. I'm in the front seat. I can see Amy's face behind me, laying down. Fetal position, she's sleeping. She's not unconscious, she's sleeping. They're waiting. They're waiting. So this makes me feel like he don't have like a keypad. He don't have a remote. So I don't believe this is his place. My heart just like skipped a beat. Like I heard like a clank noise. Gates are opening. Oh yeah. We're driving. I'm almost at the top to as far as I can see. I feel like I'm back there again. Hold on. Let me just keep that placement. Let me see if I could just catch up. Dang. I'm having a hard time getting myself to sit back in the car. I'm in it. Oh, I feel like I'm being pushed out. Like, I'm in it. I'm in it. Just need... I'm not moving. I'm trying so hard, guys, I swear. It's like right where I get to the peak where I'm gonna be able to see everything else next. I can't get past it. I could feel a structure. I can't see it. I could feel it. There's a structure. There's a structure, like more concrete than anything. I just can't see it. I could. It's like right. Oh, it's right there. It's right freaking there. I'm in the car. The car's not moving. The car's stopped. Right there. Wonder if I can get out the car and go. Maybe. Okay. I'm not supposed to be here. I feel like there's either one really long concrete short structure in front of me. On the sides, I feel it as well. I do see some type of tree. I do not see any trees in that first section. When I look this way, I feel like there's life, like trees. I feel like there's water. And I see a big structure. I don't know if these are multiple close together. Concrete, solid, short. I would say 1 to 2 levels. There might be one in the middle with 3. Has a very big type of basement. There's something underground as well as on top. From the gate to the land, I don't see much life other than like minerals of rock and maybe some greenery, not much. It goes like this as far as your eye can see, and then it dips down. In the dip down is where a building is. It's not something you see right away from the outside in. This is a lot of land. I'm like hovering over the middle of the building, and don't know if I should go in. I think I should, because that's the whole point of this. But energetically, I feel like snapping this pin. Like, do not, just don't. Wait a minute. I'm getting a really weird hit. It's almost like, I feel like I'm with Amy. I feel like I either recognize something or someone. I have this feeling like, oh, look. I feel like I'm in the first floor when you walk in. Oh my God. It feels like it's really big and that it echoes on the inside. I feel like I see something I recognize. I don't know if this is maybe from a picture she saw or a person. I don't know, but there's something that she recognized because I feel a little excited. She is awake. She is awake. She don't feel like when she was getting off. So maybe this was gonna take a long time. I don't know how long. It could have been like an hour to 2 hours. I'm not sure, to get to where they're at. But now I feel excited and I'm not in any enclosures. I'm not like tied. Oh. I feel excited. What is happening? I feel like she sits on a couch and somebody from in the house sits down on another seat, couch, something, and starts having a conversation. This almost feels like an interview. I feel like, oh my. I feel like I'm being given like rules. The first word that I felt was like oath. Like I'm taking an oath. And I want this. I feel like she was told something and possibly shown because of the way I felt when I came in. I felt like I recognized something, maybe like a picture that was already shown to me. I feel like there might be like a bribery type of talk. Not bribery, that's not the word, but like I'm gassing this picture up. This is everything. This is everything. And I feel like when she walked in, she recognized whatever this is everything. She's seen it for her own eyes. And she's sitting on her couch now. And she's having a conversation with somebody. She's more listening than anything. This feels like a lot of different things. I want to say a facility. I want to say like an asylum without knowing it's an asylum. This feels like oh my god, like we got the cult. We got the cult card in the first reading at the end of it, and this is what it feels like. That's what it's given. Like, you're gonna live here. We live off the land type deal. But I feel like she's okay with this. But I don't think she realizes she shouldn't be okay with this. Oh, I want to vomit. Oh, this is a lot. I don't want to break it, but I don't know how long we've been going. She signs paperwork. There's some type of actual paperwork. I see a clipboard in her hand. Oh. Somebody else comes to show her to her area, her room, her area. Her area, not her room. An area. Oh, I feel like I can't go through this hallway. Oh, it's dark in this hallway. It's just all the energies that I feel like the deceit. I feel like the darkness of the deceit. I feel like, oh, don't freak out. It's okay. I might need a break. Oh my god, it's been almost an hour. Just give me a moment. Oh my god. Oh, my body's tense. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I broke through. I freaking broke through. I can't believe I broke through it. Oh, that felt impossible. I can still see. I'm inside the house. It's big, opened. It almost feels like a shiny tile floor. There's a hallway this way that I'm being drawn to, but I can't get through. There's really dark energy in there. And I'm not saying I don't know what's happening in there. I ain't going there. But I feel those feelings of it. And it's dark. Like, it's just so much negativity going on. And deception. And just like the manipulation. There's everything happening back there. I don't mean to do this. Oh, I hate doing this. I gotta calm myself down. Hold on. What is this? I can't tell. I couldn't tell with the last one, but I do see things with the last one now. This one's not so much. Hiccup. Sorry. I don't want to do a part 3, but I can clearly see it, and if I can clearly see it, I can be there again. I don't like doing part 2s. This is a part 2. It's been an hour. That's crazy. I'm gonna say let's do a part 3. I'm so sorry. I need to go build up my energy. You have no idea how hard it was to get through. Oh, it's just, they're doing things. They're doing things there. Oh my gosh. This was a lot. I gotta process all this. You know what I'm saying? This almost feels like how do I explain it? It feels like hundreds of beings, but like boom, like below, or if it's not below, it feels more of not seen. Like I can't. It's been so long. I'm sorry. Part three. I think we should do the part 3. I'm gonna give myself a little break. She deserves a part 3. I feel like I will not watch the documentary. To me, the documentary is just a whole bunch of other people's points of view. It's not all facts. If there's any interviews, I will tag me in them. I will watch those. And then I'll tell you what I get. I'm going to post what I got from the 2 TikToks that I was tagged in. I will put that next. So when I say bye and go like that, something else is going to come up. If you want to book a private session with me for the living or the deceased, you can. You could text me on the phone at 718-914-4771 for more information, or KANDIS285@gmail.com, and I'll send you everything you need to know. Thank you for joining me. I really freaked out that first reading because I really felt like, I don't know, it's just the emotions. I started feeling really weak. I like not strong enough to do this, and like it was so many different emotions I was feeling because I started freaking out because I couldn't understand what was happening. But my babes did tell me in the comments after that video that it was kind of like docked, so that made sense. If I feel like I wouldn't have freaked out so much, I wouldn't have jumped so fast. I was just trying to get through it, and I do feel like today I did get to take my time and just look around a little bit. If you have questions, I will try to answer them if I can remember everything that I saw. Sometimes I don't remember everything I say because it's all in the moment, you know. But yeah, again, thank you for joining me. I am also on TikTok, and yeah, bye. Okay, so I want you to take notice to this guy, the guy next to him, and the female. It does look like the guy is staring directly at Amy. I do see him and Yellow make eye contact. I see this guy with the black hair, with his hand up to his nose, and the girl with her nose. I do see them, like, it almost looks like, what you think? And he's like, yeah. So you see it right there in the back. Okay, so this was sent to me, and in this first section, I feel like Amy had a taste test. The way she's moving, it just reminds me of somebody a little under some type of influence, okay? Now, I did see the name Yellow in the comments after I posted my video. Now, I do feel like Yellow is a big part of this, but he's not the only one. And I do not believe he's the one that actually took her off of the boat in my energy reading. I believe there is a more wealthier Caucasian man that takes her the rest of the way. He has one part to play, and others have other parts to play. Now what you're seeing is all the way in the back is this guy named Yellow and Amy dancing. And I truly feel like this is the moment she gets that first taste test. Now, I believe there is a second taste test later on down the line, which does not, in my energy read, appear to be the same thing that was given here. Okay? Now, I do feel that Amy thought it was going to be the same quote-unquote taste test that she got here later on, hours later, after this moment, okay? I do believe Amy thought she was getting more of what she already had, but it was not the same. Just making it clear. This next part I heard.
You know, people don't understand on the back side of the ship when the boat docks on the side where you get off.
Channeling session.
On the other side of the boat, these huge doors open up, and there's boats and activity and trash being taken off and supplies being delivered and all kinds of stuff going on the back side. You know, so we don't know. There's a lot of questions on how they got off the boat. I don't know. The boat claims that there was no recordings, that all the cameras were simply monitoring. And I don't know whether that was intentional or true. You know, they tell us there's no recordings. There certainly could have been. I think you'll all find this really interesting. Today I spoke with Chris Fenwick, who is the videographer in the series, who supplied us ultimately with the video of Amy dancing with Yellow in the club.
Okay.
In the docuseries, you know, it's explained that he handed over the tapes, that the boat asked for his master tapes and he refused. He ended up giving the tapes to Mike McCord, who was the president of my dad's company, and Mike McCord gave them to the boat's security officials. Had Chris Fenwick not had copies as well, I fully expect those tapes would have never been seen by anybody. Chris had Chris was working with a company that also had kind of a company cruise. He was hired to take footage of their time on the cruise. I think it was called Vanstar, which is no longer even a company, I don't think. But anyway, so the boat's videographer, a separate guy from Chris Fenwick, they became friends because Chris employed the boat's videographer to help, you know, they used some of his equipment and they, you know, whatever. So they got to talking and they'd visit each other's edit suites and on the boat. And the guy's name, I believe, is Steve Smith. Not 100% on that last name, but I think it was. Chris shared with me, even today I was on the phone with him, that initially Steve told him that, hey man, you know, that there's a person missing on the boat. And he's like, you know, oh my God, obviously. Then, you know, a little bit of time passed. Next time he sees Steve, he says they, don't know who they was, whether it was crew or the boat or whoever, passengers talking about, well, they, you know, they're talking about maybe she jumped off. And I can address why that's not a theory in a minute. The third time he talked to Steve, Steve came back and told Chris, you know, now I think they suspect there was some foul play. So Steve proceeds to tell Chris that the boat, whether it was corporate or PR or whoever it was, had him scrub any images of Amy from his tapes. So that's tampering with evidence and interfering with an investigation, criminal as far as I can tell. So in both of these, you know, we have documented evidence of all of this. So not only did they ask for Chris Fenwick's master tapes, which fortunately they didn't get, they asked their own video editor to eliminate any image of Amy so that it wouldn't potentially show her fraternizing with any crew. So that whole thing. So just because I touched on the fact that Steve said that, you know, people were talking about her jumping off. So that theory is a zero theory. You know, that Amy was the life of the party. We were, again, very happy. She was not struggling with any type of sexuality issue. She didn't give a crap. She was who she was, and everybody knew it. And so people can have their opinions on that or whatever. But she had just graduated from college. She had just gotten a brand new apartment. She just got a brand new baby puppy English bulldog that she had wanted her whole life. She had a new job set up to start with my uncle at his computer company. She was writing postcards to friends and buying gifts for people. And so, yeah, it didn't happen. So if we can get people past the fell off, jumped off crap, then maybe that we can get them to pay more attention to the actual evidence and the fact that the FBI didn't do their due diligence to corroborate a time frame of the very first eyewitness evidence that we ever had.